since we done one of these. Here with the boy, Jay, youngest in charge, Mr. GSG. We're back. We did one of these. When was it?
Like 6-7 months ago.
6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It was January, you know,
was it January?
because we had already been in sales, so it must have been January.
No. It was back in the last year, bro.
Really?
Yes, bro. It was about 8 months
just
ago.
get into
It was about 8 months ago now.
So like a couple months ago.
Yes, 8 months ago we did a video.
Wow.
Let's just say 8-9 months ago we did this when we first started getting into the high ticket space. So where we was back then, right? Let me even give it introduction first
Por favor.
to the people. Then.
Por favor.
Who's this handsome brown fella? Mr. GSG. Introduce yourself.
GSG, 19,
Chest, bro.
19 years old, currently running a sales management agency. Got 2 offers under lock at the moment, which we've done very well with. And yeah, nothing more to be said.
Fresh out of West London, cuz. Then we moved to the east side.
Definitely the southeast side. Jonathan. So of course we spoke a little while ago on the camera to the people them about sales. And when we're getting into it now, I'm on an offer. I've been on many different offers in the last however many months now. Us both. And then now I'm just focusing on high ticket closing. That is my main thing.
So when we last did this video, we were just getting into it. So Jonathan had stopped running his business. I stopped running mine. Given that you was, what was you doing at the time?
I stopped setting and I got into set management.
Stopped setting, got into set management. Yeah, so we was all doing way different things. So let's say about 8-9 months,
Everyone was
maybe
like
even
a-
10 months it's been since the last video. I
I
don't
would
even
say
know.
10 months.
I said, nah? Was that stretch?
That is a stretch.
Anyways, we are in completely different positions now, location-wise, financially, spiritually, mentally, physically, in every single realm, emotionally,
Yeah.
every kind of Lee.
Yeah.
We're in very different spaces. So just wanted to give a little update on that and just, talk to the people about it. So I'll start off with myself. So
Wait, hold
obviously,
on, wait.
go on.
Why is this day so important? The day we're about to go into, why
Oh.
is it so important?
I'm about to turn 25 years young.
Wow.
Unk mode nearly activated. Let's talk
Crazy.
about that first. So turning 25 tomorrow. In about an hour's time actually. In about an hour's time, turning 25. Had a good meal with the boys today. Sexy fish Manchester. Beer cod.
Yeah.
Lamb
It was
chops.
actually serious.
Potatoes,
Bro.
potatoes.
Serious, bro.
Run up a bag on the bill. Because we can now.
Quite literally. Yeah.
So that was a blast, man. But yeah, birthday in an hour's time. But yeah, update from 8-9 months ago. Me and John made a video like this talking about what we wanted to do in the wholesale space and where we might not have achieved the milestones that we set, the 15, 20Ks and whatever, in the time frame that we said, we still did it. And there's a lesson to be learned in that as well. And I think that's what we should talk about, right? Like, sometimes setting deadlines on goals is counterproductive to what you want because then you feel like a failure. But we said what we wanted, we put it out into the universe, we did the right things and we got there. So for me, I got into the space. So I've been in the whole space now for 2 years, did 2 different businesses, 1 fitness coaching, 1 appointment setting community. But funnily enough, I've had my most progress just solely in sales. So let's talk about that. Past 9-10 months solely in high ticket sales. First offer that I got onto, what was the first offer I got onto? Little fitness one with someone that I knew. Then I got a really big opportunity, which was a high ticket e-commerce offer. Kind of screwed that up on my behalf because of shiny object syndrome, but learned a lot there. Did around 8 to 10 on that offer, which was nice.
What did that show you?
Shiny object syndrome. So what happened on that offer, a little lesson that I learned was, jumped on it, got a bit agitated at the fact that I wasn't getting as many calls. It was a bit slower. And then I pounced at the next opportunity, which was like this mastermind offer for a really big influencer. I won't say who it is, but jumped on it. It kind of flopped.
And he looked very appealing.
It did look very appealing. I remember I told you at the time as well. Do you remember we was actually speaking? And I said, bro, they said they're going to collect $1 million in 90 days and I need to go do it. I'm going to be the only closer. So I jumped at an opportunity, started slacking on the other one, stopped doing the high ticket one. Next thing you know, all the closers were doing 20, 30K. But it is what it is. I learned a lesson through that. Then, God willing, this year, picked up a massive opportunity with my boy over here, running it up. FBA offer, we picked it up. The offer was doing 35K pounds. They had a really bad month. Me and Govinda came on, absolutely just raw dogged it, didn't we? Completely. Like, no idea what we were really doing. Just pure brute force and just grit. Scaled that offer from 35K to 220K last month.
Wow.
The team's gone from two people
Wow.
to, we calculated 15 salespeople now. So easily pacing to do 500k plus months now. And what we've decided to do, me and Govinda together, is start building a agency. So journey's been mad. You know, it's opened a lot of doors for me. I've learned the skill now of sales. I've got the receipts to back it. Obviously, can still get better and better, which I will. But now we're in a position where we're just going to be taking over multiple offers now, using this case study that we've got and just running it up, man. And yeah, that's a bit of an update on me in the sales space, man.
Yeah.
John, jump in with yourself, G.
So for myself, thank you, by the way, appreciate it. And obviously just big up to Abhishek as well. Just all the journey, the growth rather over this whole journey has just been insane. It's been wild over the last couple, like 6-7 months or what have you. It's been mad. Sure. It's been mad. And of course, I only met Govinda recently. I've heard many things about him, all good things, of course. And all of them are coming into fruition and I'm seeing them in real life when I met him today, which is amazing. And it's very important to keep the right people around you. Like even today, of course, it's just the day before Abhishek's birthday. He's celebrating it today with a lot of his people, his team as well, which I think is amazing, number one. And number two, I can see the kind of culture that's being built within your team. And I think it's amazing. And I can understand why the growth has become like you guys have been growing so much as well. Purely because of the culture, because of the type of people that you're bringing around it. But then also, your vibe attracts your tribe. So ultimately speaking, like what you guys are doing and what you're putting out there is what you're getting back. And then for me, over the last 6-7 months or so, for me, I've just been on different offers, trying to find a right fit, to the point where even last month I done 19k. Well, I actually collected 204k, but then I had about 19k-ish in commissions, and this is USD, so about like 15k pounds, and that just dropping into my bank account, just like, what is going on? Like, I had to look at that number and I said, I wasn't even thinking it was real, bro.
Let's dissect that then, because like, I think a lot of the stuff with this is just patience, innit? I think I've realised that as well. It's like, you had 6-7 months of just offer hopping, not finding the right thing.
Should I tell them the numbers?
We had conversations to tell them the numbers. But what I want to know is like, how did you manage to keep pushing, like mentally, even though like it seemed like everything was just against you?
Before he gets into that, I think one of the biggest things that John will probably say is like faith in God, bro.
Absolutely.
Go on, bro.
Talk about that.
So, and one thing I actually wanted to say when you were speaking as well, Abhishek, is about the faith in God, Govinda. Like, we set so many goals for ourselves. We like set so many deadlines. But even in the Bible, it talks about Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision down and make it plain so the passerby can see and run with it. We're supposed to write down what our vision is. Yes. And I think everybody's got that done in like their vision planning and everything like that, vision boards. But then the verse after that talks about how the vision will not tarry, like meaning it will not delay. So everything will happen in its divine timing. And that's what Abhishek's experiencing. That's what I'm experiencing. Given, I'm sure you're experiencing that too. And even across the last 6 months, just to tie it all back in with what I was just speaking about, what Abhishek said and Given just suggested, like the numbers, first when I got into sales, probably doing like around like maybe 3k a month, then it went up to about like 5k a month, then down to like nothing over like the course of 2 months. And then I made like maybe another 5k and then 19k, like that. And that was after I stuck to an offer for like 2 or 3 months, about 3 months, I think, actually. Or I'm on my 3rd month on the offer now. And a lot has been revealed to me in this space. But one of the biggest things that stay consistent is God. One of the biggest things that stay consistent is God, and my faith in him just improving and improving and improving, and realizing that my faith doesn't come from an offer. My faith doesn't come from an offer owner, because offer owners can just be so like up and down. Like even on different offers that I've been on, like different guys, like different business owners, some of them don't even want to scale because they just want to build a lifestyle business. And then that is your problem, because if you're a closer watching this, it's like, okay, hold on. I need to understand where I'm at. I need to understand who I'm working with. Because if you don't understand that, then you could be in the wrong place and capped at like 3.5k a month. Because the offer owner just is happy blowing the amount that he's making from the sales of the company in the club or whatever, and then going on a holiday and coming back and then just pushing with whatever else he's doing. You have to understand who you're dealing with. And also, as I said, faith. It's not faith in the offer. It's not faith in the money that you have in your account, because that can go like that. I've seen it. It's faith in God, because that is the only consistent thing that will be providing you strength and peace in your life. Like the amount of stress that I see closers go through and people in the sales space go through, but I know that my peace doesn't come from anything to do with sales. It comes from God. Yeah, man.
Go on.
Just like quickly on like John's point, one thing that me and Abhishek say, and one thing I said to him, I think earlier today, like it's not about what you're doing, it's about the people that you're doing it with. And like once you're around really good people who motivate you, inspire you, hold you to higher standards, like you'll start to see better results in your own life as well. And I feel like for myself, bro, similar to you, it's getting closer to God. I think for me, like the last year and a half now, really, just like aligning more with God, feeling more connected, it's really helped me get to the places that I wanted to be. And yeah, like you said, like I think you become fearless. You just have all trust in God. Then you don't hold no fear because you know that everything is in His hands.
Talk to the people about since you stopped setting as well. What have you been doing?
Yeah. So, bro,
19 years young, brother.
Yeah,
Just
so-
turned 19.
yeah. So the way that I got in the info space was this handsome brown fella put something on his story about about opportunity available, pound sign, pound sign, pound sign. I was 17 at the time, or 16, 17 at the time, and I had no idea what setting was or what the info space was, right? And I just popped up like young, just wanted to make some money. And he said like it's like booking in appointments. I like, bro, I can book in some fucking appointments, right? Showed up to the interview, managed to land the offer, and really just got to start from there, like turning up to calls, learning what setting actually is. And yeah, started doing a couple months. Then Abhishek went into a different type of business where we run up a appointment setting agency. We like locked in like a office in Slough where we ran up some like for like 3-4 months we used to run up like 40k months, which was sick. We did like 100 grand in that one building, and that opened my eyes to a lot of things. So we're setting on that offer, was also coaching on that offer as well, which went really well, like having a genuine impact on a lot of people, and a lot of the people in the offer we're still in contact with and we work with today who've been essential in the sales team that we run, right? Then latter part of last year, they swapped the offer. From there, I got into set and management, started managing a trading offer, helped grow that to 90k plus, and now we're in the process of growing that to multiple six figures. And then in December, January time, landed 2 more clients. One of them being a Amazon FBA offer, which we've helped scale to 220 so far. We're going to take that to 1 million a month by the end of this year, 100%. Building a great team, great culture, learning skills, systems. I'm constantly growing myself. Shows Abhishek, shows Jonathan is in his own field as well. But yeah, it's been good. I feel like one thing with myself, and I was talking to Jonathan about this earlier today, is just feeling a bit detached from all like the worldly type of shit, all the worldly competition about numbers. I'm making this much, you're only doing this, I'm only doing that. I can buy this, you can't buy that. I'm going here, I'm doing this. You got to detach yourself from that. Like none of that really matters. I think what truly matters is your relationship with God, how you show up as a person for yourself and for your family, and just being a person with good intentions. And where was I? Yeah, just moving with good intentions. It's just about good relationship with God, being a good person, helping other people. And once you start to do that, what I found personally is that things just start to work out for you, bro. Like things just start to fall in place, and yeah, like you start to progress. But you got to realize that as you progress, you'll still face like new challenges. That's like one thing I learned a lot this year. Like every new level, there will be a new challenge to have, but all you got to do is solve it. Like, you just got to solve the next challenge in hand, and you continue to like progress in life. Yeah.
You know what it is as well is like it's coming. Since the last video that we did, all of us I think have experienced different levels of like hardship as well. Times where there might have been a bit of self-doubt, struggle, certain situations which we didn't think we'd be in, financially speaking and whatnot. But I think the biggest thing is just being super aligned with your why, like why you even started in the first place as well, and just having that confidence in yourself that you can make it out of any situation. And
What would you say your why is?
for me now, my why, I've got like short-term reasons but long-term as well. For me, if I think towards the future, like I just want to make sure that when I have kids, they're just so good. That's my biggest thing. But I'd be lying if I said that's the thing that gets me out of bed today. And I think understanding that and being honest with myself about the whole why is real. Like one of the biggest reasons why I feel like I've been able to achieve certain financial milestones this year is because I'm actually clear on what I wanted. So I said I wanted the apartment. We've got that now. I said I wanted a car. Just bought a car. I got that now.
Very nice car, by the way.
Not too shabby. GLC, man. I said I wanted the apartment. I said I wanted the car. I said I want X amount saved up by the end of the day, which I'm on track to do, just for like security purposes. And then the last thing I wanted to do is take my family on holiday, which I'll do as well towards the end of the year. That in itself has forced me to make more. And I think I was never really truly clear before on what I was doing it for. And I also think a big thing that I dealt with before was just like poor financial management. But going through certain trials and tribulations, it's taught me to respect money a lot more. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like I think this past 9-10 months or so has been a flipping madness. But boy, I can tell you one thing though, it is so sweet when you pull yourself out of a really dark situation. The amount of confidence it gives you, just being able to pull yourself out of a situation that only you were going through. You know them dark times when it's just you, bro, in isolation. Spending, like, if you're in a tough spot financially, one thing I can say, just speaking to me where I was 9-10 months ago now, is forget everyone, respectfully. Go all in on whatever skill you're pursuing right now, bro. Go to the gym, eat good, and just be obsessed with getting yourself to where you need to be. Like, honestly, solitude is so powerful when you're going through it, man. I made a video about this on Insta as well, like just being in pure solitude, rebuilding yourself. I say that, not going out and speaking to loads of women, and just focusing on money-making tasks every day, man.
Yeah.
So that's been a game changer.
I think there's that, but then there's also like there's solitude, but you also do need connection.
No, 100%, but for
Like
a
with your
period
boys.
of time. That's my angle. It's like, I think that too much solitude is bad. You know, there's a difference between solitude and then just like cutting off the world forever. Like, I'm definitely not saying to do that by any means, but I think for a time period, you just got, if you're in a bit of a shit situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You have to put your head down, man. And there's nothing pretty about it, like at all. There's nothing pretty about grinding on your own and making out of a situation, but it's got to be done sometimes. Man. And that's what I did, bro. Do you know what I mean? Towards the back end of last year, come out of a relationship, going through financial struggle, just rebuilding myself. But I think a big part of me, I don't know about you if you can relate as well, yeah. There was a lot of humility with it as well. Like I just like, oh, bro, do you know what? Like I've been in worse situations, and it really just makes you like, I don't know. I think I was very calm through the storm. To be fair,
I think
you know what I mean.
one of the main reasons why you probably would have been calm is because you might have been in that situation before and you got yourself already out,
Part of it, yeah.
and then you just recognize the pattern. I think that's one thing that I've realized in life is pattern recognition, right? Like you'll have different seasons and there will be different patterns, and then over a long enough period of time you'll realize, okay, cool, it's this pattern, it's this trend which is occurring. I'm in this type of season, and everyone goes through it. Like you'll realize a certain part of your life, certain things were happening. Okay, cool, like this is the current pattern, and you just got to learn the lessons from it.
That's so real.
But you know what? Like a lot of people don't even do the inner work to see when they're actually going through those patterns or the patterns they're experiencing. So when I was saying when I was on my way here, like I was journaling and I was literally typing. Yeah, I was on my laptop. I was journaling on the train. It was uncomfortable, innit? Like small train seat and that. But it was still very, very useful and necessary because I was journaling on like the quarter to date. So like, okay, cool, QTD. What's been going on? What have I been learning? How have I been improving? And another thing I've been realizing about myself is that I'm taking a lot more responsibility, like even when it comes to my family, and then of course when it comes to my own life. And that's because of a few different changes in my family and everything and in my own personal life. But I'm taking on a lot more responsibility. And when you take on more responsibility, a lot of the time you need to make more money. Like you need to make more money and getting more clear on my why. So even after this, I'm actually going to do that, get more clear on my why again. Because I did it initially, but life changes. Like things actually change, meaning that, okay, cool, let's update and let's refine and let's align.
I don't know.
Do you know what's
Talk to me.
Do you know one thing super powerful? One thing that a lot of people don't do enough is reinvent themselves. They will step into a new identity once to achieve something, and then they will spend too long just admiring the work they've done and not move on to the next thing. You need to constantly like reinvent yourself. That's one thing I realized, and I've been guilty of it so many times. Like you get one win and you just look back and admire that one win. You just admire that one win that's like I've like made it, but like you haven't. You need to reinvent yourself to get to the next level.
Going on to that topic, me and this guy have been speaking about how we really need to set the bar a lot higher for ourselves now as well. I think where me and Govinda have been having some momentum this year, one thing I've kind of clocked is that I've had small incremental increases in my income and who I'm becoming as a person. But after reading a book that one of the boys in this building put me onto, 10x is easier than 2x, right? It shifted my whole paradigm in terms of like where I'm trying to shoot for now. So where before the goal was like 20K, it'd be like, okay, I'll just work harder and I'll get there eventually, more calls, etc. But I said to bro, like, you know what, forget that. Let's shoot for 100. Why can't we do that? Why does it have to be next year? Why do we have to go to 20? Why can't we just go straight to 100? It doesn't have to be this small, steady growth. And it's had me thinking a lot differently now. In order to get to 100, you have to, it's not even about what you add to your life, it's about what you remove. I think the biggest thing I've realized is what you remove from your life.
I think it's about the problem.
And the problems you solve.
I think it's the problem that you're trying to solve. Like if you solve a bigger problem, you're going to be rewarded and valued more in the marketplace. And like, okay, cool. And I don't even see it as like a income type of thing. Like if you go after a big enough goal, the money will be a byproduct. Like perfect example, Elon Musk. The guy's putting bloody rockets in space. That's a huge goal. He's trying to like reinvent how certain things in the world works. Money's just going to be a byproduct. And like, that's the same thing on like any sort of level. The money's just a byproduct of the goal that you're trying to solve. And I don't even see it as I want to hit X or like I want to hit Y amount of income. What problem and what goal can I go after that's big enough, and by extension, the money will come by itself.
I ain't gonna lie, the one thing I can say as well is it's fun scaling the business. Like genuinely speaking, it's fun just seeing people come up, change themselves, change their like other people's life. And I think being a leader as well, like now stepping more into management as well as just closing, it forces you to become a better person. Because if the people that are under you or working with you don't respect you, then you ain't going nowhere, innit? So it's just constantly forcing you to level up in so many different ways, man. But yeah, just on that topic though, I think shooting way higher makes you think so differently.
You have to think big.
And that's what I say, like with you as well. It's like
Got my name.
could Big J, like you selling on offers with big tickets, like that is just making way more sense for you. Do you know what I mean? Like tell them about that 90K piff, man. That's a good one to talk about.
Crazy. So last month, a part of that 19K was a 90K PIF, so $90,000 pay in full, from one of the clients that I closed last month. And after I got that, I was happy, of course, but I still wanted to do a quote unquote 10K month because that would have been the first time I'd done it. So I'm happy I was able to do that outside of the 90K PIF as well. But 90K PIF, like that, came over a couple of different calls with one particular person. You can't, and I realized you can't sell every client the same. Like not every single client is the same, especially on an offer like the one that I'm on. Like it's got like 5 different ICPs. It's mad, 5 different ICPs. But look, boys, we're gonna have to do another one of these, of course, in like 6 months' time. What have you at the end of the year? Let's not put timescales, but then what are we aiming towards?
By the next time that we do this, I don't know, I'm not gonna put a timeline on it. But mark my words, yeah. Because whatever we spoke in the last one came true. I don't care how many trials, tribulations, whatever happens. Me and this guy will have 5 clients minimum, management clients. We'll be managing 1.5 million pounds in like revenue every single month as well. 1.5 million pounds in revenue every single month. We'll have 5 clients. We'll have multiple case studies and we'll make a name for ourselves in this space as well. And we'll also have, with the offer that we have as well, we'll have something that is unique to the market, something where we can charge more than other people. We'll have that and we'll make a name for ourselves in this space, and I have full conviction behind that. And I feel like I'm speaking for the both of us now as well.
I'll say like right now, like we've got a lot of wins that we could talk about publicly, but we're just not. And I think that's a very good advantage that we have. Like we're currently doing something in the space which is not really being done before. I think that's a pretty cool thing to be working on. By the end of this year, like personally, where do I see myself? And like the business in general. Taking one of these offers to £1 million a month, £1 million a month. Another one of these offers to multiple six figures. And obviously taking on more clients if it does make sense, but growing these two offers to, just to get incredible results. This year, well, at the end of each year, I do like a little page to myself, and I allocate a word to the year. This year, I allocated the word results, and this year is just going to be purely results. And by the end of this year, I'll be able to look back and have a stack of undeniable proof and results that we just done everything that we said that we are going to do. Last year, I called it the year of growth, and it was the year of growth of being a bit of a boy and stepping into like a bigger role. And this year is just the year of results. And by the end of this year, I'll have a fat stack of results just to say, look, GSG did what GSG said he's going to do.
Yeah.
Chat to us.
And by the end of this year, what I'm going to be doing is just still locking in with closing, making sure that I'm saving up my good amount to the side, making sure that I'm making a good amount from a cash flow perspective as well, and then also working on my personal brand on the side too, because I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be speaking on stage. I'm supposed to be speaking in front of a camera. That's just what I'm good at. And I'm supposed to be inspiring people in their lives and speaking into people's lives, influencing them and impacting them in that way. And that might be around the world, that might be on camera, whatever it is. I want to be doing both. So I want to be closing and I want to be doing that. And I want both of those things to feed each other. Because of course, like, yes, closing is great, but then it's not a super duper long-term thing, right? Because I want to be building for the long term and what happens after closing. Because what these guys are doing is they're building equity. They're building equity, not necessarily owning these businesses, but I guess you're owning a part of the revenue, right? Owning a part of the revenue, not necessarily owning the businesses, but they are building a business and they are closing at the same time. Well, Abhishek's closing. You're not closing at the moment, are you giving? Okay. So they are doing both at the same time, but they are both benefiting each other. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be building my brand, but then also closing, right? Because closing is not the end goal. It is a stepping stone. And then with closing, what I'm going to be able to do is, number one, of course, get a lot of cash. And number two, improve my skills and get exposure. Number three, too, to actually like bigger industries, bigger teams, multiple different types of businesses, so I can understand how business works from multiple different angles. So when it comes my time, I'm able to scale extremely rapidly.
We shall see you in the next video. Until then, let's just sling some more info, innit, boys?
Sling that way. See.